Today our topic is what Nietzsche and Stoicism have in common. At first glance these two might seem very different. Nietzsche is often seen as a rebel, a thinker who questioned everything, while Stoicism is seen as a calm and disciplined philosophy. But when you look closer, you will find they share some important ideas about life, strength, and how to live well. Both Nietzsche and Stoicism teach us how to face challenges, how to find meaning, and how to become stronger through struggle. Let's explore these ideas together. First, let's talk about Nietzsche. He was a German philosopher who lived in the 19th century. He is famous for saying God is dead, which means that traditional values and beliefs were losing their power in his time. Nietzsche believed that people needed to create their own values and find their own way in life. He thought that life is full of suffering, but that suffering can make us stronger. He called this idea Amor, Fati, which means love of fate. It means accepting everything that happens to you, good or bad, and using it to grow. This is very similar to Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that started in Greece and became popular in Rome. Stoics like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius believed that life is unpredictable and often difficult. They taught that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react. The key to a good life, according to Stoicism, is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Both Nietzsche and Stoicism agree that life is hard, but they also agree that this hardness is not a bad thing. In fact, it is necessary for growth. Nietzsche said, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." This is a powerful idea. It means that every challenge, every failure, every pain can teach us something and make us better. Stoics would agree. They believe that difficulties are opportunities to practice virtues like courage, patience, and wisdom. When something bad happens, a Stoic would not complain or feel sorry for themselves. Instead, they would ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I use this to become a better person?" Both Nietzsche and Stoicism teach us to embrace struggle. Nietzsche believed that struggle is essential for creating great things. He admired people who overcame great difficulties and became stronger because of them. He called these people overmen or supermen. These are not people with superpowers, but people who have mastered themselves and created their own values. Stoics also admired people who faced challenges with courage and dignity. They believed that everyone has the potential to be virtuous, no matter what their circumstances are. Another important idea that Nietzsche and Stoicism share is the importance of self-discipline. Nietzsche believed that to create your own values and live a meaningful life, you need to be strong and disciplined. You cannot let your emotions or desires control you. You need to be the master of yourself. Stoics also believed in self-discipline. They thought that the key to a good life is to control your thoughts and emotions. They taught that we should not let external things like money, fame, or other people's opinions determine our happiness. Instead, we should focus on developing our inner strength and living according to our principles. Both Nietzsche and Stoicism also teach us to accept the present moment. Nietzsche's idea of Amor, Fati is about loving your fate, no matter what it is. It means saying yes to life, even when it is hard. Stoics also believed in accepting the present moment. They taught that we should not waste our energy wishing things were different. Instead, we should focus on what we can do right now to live well. This does not mean that we should be passive or give up. It means that we should accept reality and work with it, not against it. Another interesting similarity between Nietzsche and Stoicism is their view of death. Nietzsche believed that life is short and that we should live it fully. He thought that the awareness of death can motivate us to live with passion and purpose. Stoics also thought about death a lot. They believed that remembering that we will die can help us appreciate life and focus on what really matters. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his journal, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This is a powerful reminder to live each day with intention and not waste time on things that do not matter. Both Nietzsche and Stoicism also teach us to take responsibility for our lives. Nietzsche believed that we should not blame others or society for our problems. We should take responsibility for our actions and create our own path. Stoics also believed in taking responsibility. They taught that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. This means that we are responsible for our own happiness and well-being. It is not someone else's job to make us happy. We have to do the work ourselves. Finally, both Nietzsche and Stoicism teach us to find meaning in life. Nietzsche believed that life has no inherent meaning, but that we can create our own meaning through our actions and choices. He thought that the best way to live is to pursue what he called the will to power, which is the drive to create, achieve, and become the best version of yourself. Stoics also believed in finding meaning in life, but they thought that meaning comes from living according to nature and reason. They believed that the universe is rational, and that we can find peace by aligning ourselves with it. In conclusion, Nietzsche and Stoicism have a lot in common. Both teach us to embrace struggle, to accept the present moment, to take responsibility for our lives, and to find meaning in our actions. They remind us that life is hard, but that this hardness is not something to fear. It is something to embrace, because it is through struggle that we grow and become stronger. Whether you are inspired by Nietzsche's call to create your own values, or by the Stoic practice of self-discipline and inner peace, both philosophies offer valuable lessons for living a good life. The next time you face a challenge, remember the words of Nietzsche. What does not kill me makes me stronger. And remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Focus on what you can control, let go of what you cannot, and live each day with intention and purpose. Life is not easy, but it is full of opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of yourself.